Look at this moth. This moth has no reason being this big. Look how big this moth is. It's so big. It's trying to get in. Oh, it's gone. Oh, nope, it's back. I have no idea what kind of moth this is. Look how big it is. It's so big. It's so big. It's a big boy. I like big moths and I cannot lie. Hello everyone. It is July 22nd. It's Monday, July 22nd. It's like something like a little after 10 p.m. and I just came back from theater practice. I'm pretty tired. Show week is this week. It is opening night is Friday, and then we're only doing 2 shows, so Friday and Saturday is it. And we have 3 more practices. Tonight went really, really well. We were off book for the first time, and I thought it went really well. We only did act 1, and the only thing that really sucks is that we don't have a band, and we're relying on somebody to make sure that they are using this program, that they need to hit like a button so that they're not vamping, which is basically like a little bit of music that repeats. So they need to hit it so that it's not continuously vamping. And for certain songs it's very difficult. Like one of my songs has a vamp of, I believe, 8 counts or something similar, and I don't need it to be that long because it's just super awkward sitting there on stage. But anyway, I thought it went really well despite all that. We're gonna really try and iron out those kinks, but you know, on show night it is what it is, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. The thing that I wanted to tell you guys before I went to bed, or I rather had a cup of tea and then went to bed, is on Thursday, July 18th, at practice, my theater family sang happy birthday to me because my birthday is July 19th, and it was really nice. I probably maybe talked about this. I honestly don't know where my vlogs have begun and end at this point because I haven't really been very good about editing anything at all this whole month. But I was just really happy that all I ever want for my birthday is for someone to tell me happy birthday. That's it. I don't really need presents or anything. And they wanted to actually get a cake for our Saturday practice, but since I didn't know if I was going to show up, they didn't get one, but they did have one tonight, which was really nice. And I'm trying not to cry because it was just so nice. Gosh. It said happy birthday Kelsey, which of course, as you know, that is my real name. But then it said best of luck in Ireland. It's happy tears, it's happy tears. I thought that was really sweet. Like, they didn't have to do that. So I tried to really make sure that I thanked everybody and that everybody got a piece of cake. It was half vanilla, half chocolate, and I will actually show you a picture of what it looked like before it was demolished. It was absolutely gorgeous. They got the Irish flag colors. It was really nice, and I couldn't ask for a better theater family. I really can't. Like, it's part of the reason why I don't really want to pursue theater when I'm in Ireland, because I've known most of these people for, well, I've known them for most of this show, but I've known a lot of the people doing it, specifically the one director and the guy doing the sound and lights. I've known them since high school, so it's just, you know, it's really hard moving on and stuff. I really hope that there's some way I could come back to do shows, but I don't know what kind of work I'll be doing in Ireland or anything, so it's really hard. It really makes me sad because I love being on stage despite how hectic it is. It's not something I would want to do for a living, but it's definitely something I like to do as a hobby at least once a year because it's just so fun. I really love doing it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get my tea now and stop bawling. And I will talk to you guys at some other point in time.
Several days later.
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, July 29th, and it's a little bit after 9 a.m. and I feel like this is the first time in weeks that I can actually breathe and also sit down and talk to you guys. So why don't we just briefly go over everything that has occurred at this point in time, since the last time I actually sat down and did a little vlog. I don't remember what day that was. I honestly can't remember any of the videos that I took this month, just because it's been absolutely crazy. It's been so busy, and I've had to prioritize several different things in my life just to make sure I haven't been too stressed. So let's dive in. Let's see, let me start with, I guess let's just start with play stuff. So the play was this weekend and it was good. And I only say that because we have just, the issues with the sound have just been kind of annoying. I would have preferred had we been able to utilize karaoke tracks that already have their timings built into them, if that makes sense. But having somebody manually start and stop our numbers and then have to remember to put them back on again, and also skip ahead to, it's called a vamp. They had to skip ahead if we were saying lines during a little ditty of music, they would have to remember to hit the vamp so that it would continue on with the song instead of looping the same little ditty. And there were times where that didn't happen. And there are just little things here and there that really shouldn't have happened. And actually, there was a good one during my one dance number. It was my second act dance, and the song starts with a little bit of like a ballet music, and then it pauses very, very briefly, and then it's supposed to continue with a faster ballet. And what ended up happening was, instead of hitting the song right away to continue to the faster part, there was probably a good 5-second pause. Now, 5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot to many people, unless you're on stage and you have an audience just watching you in silence. Then it feels like an eternity. So since I was having play practice for like the entirety of the month, I actually didn't work too much. So yesterday was my first day back at work. And not to say that, you know, I extremely love my job or anything. But it was nice to get back into that routine of going to work and then coming home and then figuring stuff out. And yesterday was probably the best day for me to go back to work, because we had an event where we allowed, well, we always allow pets at our facility, but we made a big event for pets, and there was dogs everywhere. And there was one kitten. And the kitten actually belonged to a friend of mine who I hadn't seen in years. He brought his kitten up, and his family brought up a little tent, and they were hanging out for the day. And actually my little brother's girlfriend came up with her family too. So they got wine, and it was just a very busy day, but it was kind of nice. It was just nice to, you know, get back into the mix there. And I did work with some people that I really enjoyed working with. I'm so sorry, my voice is just all over the place. I'm not like the professional YouTubers who actually do vocal warm-ups before they talk. I just kind of jump right in. Let's see, the other thing that I did that I probably shouldn't have done, but I did anyway, and there's a freaking fly here. And it's so annoying, and I want to kill it. We've had flies like crazy. You've seen, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and right in front of our house is a cornfield. So we get flies like crazy every year because of fertilizer and all that fun happy stuff. So anyway, continuing, something that I got that I probably shouldn't have gotten, but I really wanted to try, Procreate, if that kind of helps. I got an iPad, specifically the latest generation of iPad Pro, and I also got the Apple Pencil too. And when I came home last night, our internet wasn't actually working, so I had to wait about an hour or two until it actually did to set up my iPad. Again, I can't talk. And I really like it. I really enjoyed it. I really feel like the pencil really feels realistic. I was honestly really surprised because I love Clip Studio and I love my Artisol tablet, and I will definitely probably continue to use both of them, considering, oh my gosh, I just can't talk. You know what? Even though I do use Clip Studio Paint and my Artisol tablet to draw digitally, I just wasn't motivated enough to hook it up every single time and sit here and draw. And so I figured having something more mobile, something I don't have to sit with my computer on to draw digitally, it just sounded very ideal to me. And I've been getting used to Procreate, and I was watching a video on Skillshare, like a quick start guide, but I am not very patient. I like to dive into things right away. So far I really love how natural it feels to use the iPad. I just can't believe how realistic it feels. Like, it feels like I'm drawing with a pencil, and it's amazing. So anyway, I have you all caught up now. I'm running out of breath, and I have to leave in about 15 minutes, so I have to check to make sure I have everything I need for the day. So I guess I'll leave it here, and I will see you guys in August. Bye!